Hello, I have not made a video on this vehicle when the embargo happened because the buffs have been pretty substantial. Now this is once again a limited time battle pass which you can go through and complete all 40 stages to get the vehicle at the end of it. But as I always do say, these limited time battle passes are actually pretty decent value for money. Not only do you get crew members from the normal battle pass, but you also get loads of extra rewards along the way, bounty equipment for example, again just from the standard battle pass. You don't have to purchase it to get the tank if you don't want it. But you will have to pay 3,500 gold if you do want to complete the bottom tier. But anyway, more about this tank because I played it on stream and I really had a bad time with it. And then I looked at what buffs it was getting and it seemed so substantial that I just held off making this video entirely until it got buffed. You have 320 alpha damage with 251 standard penetration. Premium rounds being APCR give you 290 pen, which is very, very good, but also not excellent for a tier 9, especially considering the fact that you could meet tier 11. HE runs on this vehicle though are 105 pen with 420 alpha, but this is an auto reloader, which means that it's not really that useful, especially considering intuition doesn't work. Well, at least it does work on one shell, but not for the whole clip. You have 14.1 seconds to load the first shell, 11.3 for the second one, 8.4, and then 6.6. This gives you a 40-second reload time if you want to do the entire magazine, 2.5-second intro clip, and 4 rounds in the magazine. 2,900 DPM, 0.31 accuracy, and sub 2-second aim time, along with 7 degrees of gun depression. You have 1,700 hit points, go at 62 km/h forwards, 22 in reverse, and a 20.48 power to weight. Nearly 28% camo rating, and we are using camo on the tank, as well as the camo crew, with 420 meters view range, again using crew skills. And then if we go and add food and then also go and sort out the equipment, we are going to be running bounty equipment, so we obviously want to have vents and also stab on this vehicle. And then for the last one, I'm not really too sure. I think I'm going to go with low noise exhaust to try and really bump up this camo to nearly 40% camo on the stationary bit, and 32 on the move is very, very nice. As well as then having 454 meters view range. But maybe because I don't have the field mods yet to actually have a secondary equipment, I may go with optics until I get that secondary slot. So I think for now, we'll probably choose something like this, have a bit more view range, still okay camo, like 30% is nothing to be, ashamed of, but it's not excellent for scouting. Obviously, this being on my main account, we do not have any field mods yet, and I'm not going to go and waste 140,000 XP. So, let's go and see if this is actually any better than when I last played it. I can tell you right now, this reload time is already much better. Alright, Mountain Pass. Not exactly my favourite map in the game, but we will go down the right-hand side, or down south over here, and just see what is over there, because unfortunately for Mountain Pass, there isn't loads and loads of opportunities to actually flank and do stuff on the map. Oh, another Predatore. Look at him. Oh. I wonder if they've just bought the Battle Pass outright. You should never ever do that. Just go as far as you can through the Battle Pass and then purchase the tank if you want to. I think it's about 13,500-ish that you need to actually purchase the entire thing and skip everything. But still, even for that price, just don't do that. Just play as much as you can. Oh, off he goes. Hello. I'm actually just going to hold this last shell. Well, not the last shell, but this other shell. Try and track him there. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna try and finish this guy off now. I don't know how I hit him. Yep. I don't have gun depression to deal with him either. Mr. SU, how are you doing? Ah, I didn't show you the armor model. The only thing you need to know about the armor model is that it doesn't have any. You will just pen this everywhere. It's like 80 to 100 millimeters thick. Gun is feeling much better. Much nicer, actually. From when I last played it, it felt horrible. This is feeling a lot better. Reload time is so much better. For those of you that don't know, I think it's got like a 3-second reduction on the first shell. So it was like 18 seconds to start off with, and then 15. Yeah, I think it went like 3, 2, 1 on the reload reduction, so it's a lot better to use. Oh, I wanted to try and track him out in the open. Is there anywhere that I can actually shoot this? Good. I think we go back to base now, right? I mean, we've done 3.3, very, very respectable. So we go back to base, we deal with that. I think the T-34-3 might have gone up, though we went around to try and flank. Okay. EBR is also coming around this way, though. Goodbye. Shell velocity is very good. I have perfect charge on this, so it's 1,248 on the standard rounds, but then you have 1,589 on the premium rounds, which is exceptionally nice. I think this dies, so I'm not going to bother trying to deal with him. I'm going to go down to this, and maybe even deal with the Panzernik after. I can't believe how much better this tank feels, though. I really didn't enjoy this tank when I first played it. This feels a lot nicer to play with now. Armor flashlight helping me out. Well, 3.5k, 4 kills. That's a pretty respectable first game. Well, 3.5, 4 kills. Apply. How much credits did we make? 200k. Do we have a mission? We had 50k for a mission. So not too bad. About 150k profit. And we don't even have any boosters running. Okay, a little bit of a more interesting map because there's plenty of places that I could go. We're going to start out by just sniping on the balcony up here. And then seeing where the battle will take us. I mean, if I had CVS and stuff, I would go down the zero line. But that's not the case. And I'm not just going to do it with optics, because that's not going to work. Especially against an even 90. Gun feels alright. Gun feels very nice, actually. One of the biggest buffs that happened to this vehicle was that the bloom, when you're turning the turret like this, was substantially decreased. I believe it was 0.1 or 0.12, something like that, for the turret dispersion. And it's gone all the way down to 0.08. So if you put stab on this vehicle, there's basically no bloom when you're moving the turret like this. Well, I mean, all of these are now just perma-spotted, so I should be able to push up. Kind of pointless me sitting back here still. In most scenarios, we automatically win this game. Because as long as we push all the way down and through into here, into there, then it's just over. We got spotted, which means that there's someone to the left. Just ignore that. There we go. Hello, Camo. Wonderful. I'm going to go and ramp myself up here to see if I can spot anyone else that might be in the dip. We don't spot anyone else, so that means that they should all be around here, and I shouldn't get surprised. There are plenty of people here, look at that. But I don't have loads and loads of health to trade. I'm going to try and turn... 1 second. Hello? What were you doing? That's annoying. I really don't want to take extra shots for no reason. We have a CS-59 with us, which is good. I mean, we are bouncing some stuff. Which is quite impressive, considering that really it's not hard to pen this tank. I guess the upper hull can be a bit bouncy now and again. Ah, yes, the Ares, my favourite tank. My team was very, very passive. Like, if I hadn't have pushed this, we would have still been sitting just doing nothing. But we need to actually hurry up and win this side of the map. Like, these need to use their hit points and just go in and kill them. Because I've been trying to do the same thing, and I've used all my hit points now, and we don't have anything. Oh no. There we go. It's my last shot, which is unfortunate, but it's the last person over here. Another 3.6. That's okay. And our heavies even defended this quite well. They traded very, very well. Ah, also, now is a great time to tell you about a new mod. You remember when you used to be able to hover over this, and there was the... It would tell you the caliber of the gun? It has annoyed me very much that this has been removed. So I asked Gravity Assist, and he made a mod where if I just hold down Alt, above the ammo now that you can see, it says the gun caliber. So I can always just quickly check what the caliber is. It's because I play in 4K, the text is tiny, but in 1080p it'll be a bit bigger. But it's such a nice quality of life feature. Well, 3.6, 2 kills, apply. Even 1.2k assistance as well. And I can even get another field mod, or my first field mod. And how many credits did I make? Any missions? No? Okay, 135k. That is pretty good. Ah, El Haloof with only tier 9s. Very, very nice. We'll naturally go to the B2 position and sit there and wait for the cross because, well, only these 6 squares exist on this map pretty much. Anybody wanting to cross this? Don't have loads of gun depression, so I do need to be a bit careful. In fact, this guy has the only real spot that I can properly shoot someone from. I mean, maybe about here? Ooh, that's a bit rough though. If they go a little bit wide, that's it. I don't think anyone's going to cross this though, 265T is there. T10 is there. The old Bunyan is here. Oh, wow. Plenty of tanks are here, actually. There is 2 artillery, which means that I can't really play there. This is interesting. Fantastic. Can I shoot anyone over this side of the map? The Ares is pushed down. Okay, I'm already telling you right now, this game is not going to be a win. I need to pull back already. Because nobody is wanting to actually push this. We've just lost a light tank in the middle as well. I'm going to fall back. I don't know why... What is happening here? Why are you shooting a light tank? Why are you not in the game? Yeah. Well, let's see if we can deal with these over this side. And then at least, maybe from this bit being gone, we can reinforce this area. Oh. Hello. Might even be able to spot him if he goes out. We have enough view range. Depends on how good his camo actually is. Doesn't matter. Predator's coming. Yes. I mean, that's a UDES, so maybe I can just set him on fire. Playing on this last shell, just to try and give us the maximum amount of DPM. Fired 2, but that's absolutely fine. I mean, it's already lost. Yeah, hello RT. God. We knew that it was lost from literally the get-go. I mean, only 2.2, but, well, our team didn't really do anything. So that is the Predatore. It is a lot better than I last played it. So I am glad that I waited and didn't just release the video that I was going to release, because it really wouldn't have been indicative of this tank and what it's capable of, especially now that it's been released and buffed. The gun feels nice, good enough reload time now as well, and overall is a pretty nice tank to play with. Is it the best tier 9 premium? Probably not. I still think the Kame is way more fun than this thing, but this is probably more reliable overall in every single scenario. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you all in the next one.